Hey everyone, Brandon here, and welcome back to more Oxenfree. Now we just finished with that. Let's see if we can go down here instead. I want to try and find all of the notes from Maggie Adler because I think that'll be really cool to know more of the story, really. Because it's weird not knowing much about what's actually going on here.
From top to bottom, under Fina, Tango, Alpha, India, Romeo, Fina.
From top to bottom, under stairs. There's the Adler letter.
Oh, Maggie says she hopes the notes are found by the correct person. Well, I guess that'll have to be us.
To whoever is finding these notes, understand my hope is that by enshrouding this intelligence in such an obtuse manner, its detection will encourage most innocent seekers, thereby allowing it to befall the correct person and not the easily distracted military mind, nor the typically bewildered excursionist. Do not blame the submarine's crew. I don't believe its passengers like Henry Griffin can understand what has truly happened to them. And you do not have to forgive me for my myriad failures. But please remember the name Anna Shea. Know that she did not deserve her fate. How many letters do I have now? Okay, there are a lot of letters here. I almost feel like I just need to keep this on to try and find more stuff. I need to go down beneath, I think. Well, that's not helping. Can I still stoke the fire? Which, by the way, has been going for ages. I say it's because I kept setting it more fire. Make fire bigger. Make fire bigger. God, after I'm finished with this recording, I'm gonna need to get food. I am strangely hungry today. But yeah, like, I enjoyed this game a lot. The story is really well written. I like the treasure hunt kind of thing for finding the letters. Because I want to understand more of what's actually going on here. In some ways, I kind of wish we could start finding the letters earlier on, but, you know, there has to be some sort of, like, reason to just explore random places again. I also am glad that there's no aspect like having to change batteries in your radio. Like, having to find batteries would just make this very annoying. I like how I have to walk backwards in order to get to leave that area. Okay. That's the wrong button. Oh god, no. That's not good at all. That's where the submarine was.
Alex, okay, are you back to normal?
How long was I out?
I just saw... It was like a premonition, I think. And I know that sounds whatever, but this must be what it's like when people say they do that, because I kind of just saw Ren drowning.
Okay, just take it easy for a second. You went all red-eyed, like when we get possessed.
That's not good.
I can't let that matter right now. Ren, look, I just know he needs me. I mean, me seeing him in trouble must mean he's, like, actually in trouble, right?
Not really. I think it's just an effect of the possession or something. Like, look, when I went under, I saw, but not really, you on a beach with a battleship.
Oh, is that really what you saw when you were possessed?
Yeah, and I'm sure when it happened to him, Ren saw his own weird stuff too. So, I don't know, but I think he's okay. Let's keep on to the station. We can talk to him.
No, look, it kinda made sense.
Hey, guys.
Wait. Did I get the plan wrong? Because if I got it right...
No, you didn't get it wrong.
I saw Ren drowning in a... The only way to describe it is it was like a vision or something.
Yeah, not good.
What? Seriously?
Alex got possessed for a minute there. And yes, it was scary, but it was just a hallucination triggered by ghosts rummaging around through her brain.
I guess.
No big deal. I mean, they're clearly fine.
Look, Jonas, it was real, all right? As real as the other loops or any of the other 100 crazy things that have happened tonight.
Yeah. There's been a lot of crazy things that happened tonight.
Don't say that! What am I supposed to do with this? It's not like I can really avoid drowning any more than I can normally do on a daily basis.
You're on land, Ren. I don't think anything's gonna happen.
But then...
Just be careful, all right? I don't know why I saw what I saw, but just keep on your toes, okay?
Yeah, please.
Well, I am now, yeah.
Okay, well, it's been fun catching up, kids. We'll go do our half of the fix the ghost problem equation now.
Alright, well, see you after.
I just hope so.
Don't say that!
God, that's kind of a dick move. There it was.
First, we will eat and drink.
The island is famously named after Colonel Caleb Edwards for his glorious and triumphant slaughtering of countless families during one of the great ethnic cleansings of the 20th century. The forceful removal of an ignorant people to make space for destined holders is a time-honored tradition in our still young country. And you will be a part of that heritage, Alex. Do not resist. It will be over soon.
Sounds like another timeline almost. And it may very well be. But either way, time to go treasure hunting for other pages. I half expect Slenderman to just pop up behind me. Jonas becomes Slenderman. God, that would be terrifying. And also, a weird way to go about this game. That would be a creepy way of doing a Slenderman game, though, too. Instead of the, like, first person like it's always been. Having it to where it is, like, something like this, so you can actually see Slenderman when he's chasing after you. Even before he gets near. Oh, that'd be... Oh. We can have, like, his face hidden in the shadow, in the background of the trees and stuff like that. There's always ways of making scary games that a lot of times people tend to overlook certain ideas because a lot of people focus too much on graphics, and that bothers me a lot, considering I grew up on games with, well, not really I grew up on games, but I played a lot of games, like I played Zork.
At the top of the hill, in the Charlie, Oscar, Lima, Oscar, Romeo, Echo, Delta, field.
Colored field? on, where are you, Locke? Nice. What you got for me? Oh. Stones. Oh, that sent a chill down my spine. Is all this one is music? I found 7 out of 12 of these things, though. Oh, there it is. Ah, oh, that's a nice way.
Woman Marianne Bozick helped her transcribe the ghost's transmissions.
Marianne Bozick, forever engraved on the Command Annex memorial plaque, was a kind, humble woman who helped me decode the ghost's unusual messages. I don't think she will ever believe my hypothesis that they were relays from the sunken submarine, even though she corresponded with, as she put it, a man named Calvin, an electrician who died on the Kilanos. I pieced together the truth, the cover-up, and my own tragic mistake that killed him and his mates over months of careful deciphering. Where does that sit in the letters? Okay, that's halfway through. You know, there is actually an easier way because she actually has a typewriter of solving where everything is, what the entire story is. So long as she hasn't changed the ink ribbon recently, you can actually use the ink ribbon to find out what was said. Which is a very strange thing. But I know that from some sort of game, from something, I can't remember what it was anymore though. I'm glad I managed to make it to the knot in time. I know that thing was a bit away, but I read the knot part and just immediately went to that. Okay, time to continue exploring the different areas and trying to uncover more about this story. And who knows, this may be how, uncovering the whole truth may be how you actually get the perfect ending, which is kind of what I want to get. Or the good ending, at least. But I get the feeling I'm not going to because I kind of pissed off several people. There's times I really do wish I could run, especially when there's no audio, like when there's no talking parts. The music in this game is amazing, but you know, there's almost only so much you can listen to just the music and just question theories of what might be going on. Not that I've ever ran into a point where I wasn't questioning something or another. I always tend to question stuff. So, I mean, it's no different for me. I feel like there should be something over here, though. Am I wrong to think that there's something that's supposed to happen over here at some point? Anyways, off to Fort Milner first. We're gonna be taking a long-ass path here. Because I want to try and find everything, which means I got to go examine places. I wonder if he'll question why I'm going back here at all, or not. I mean, that's a weird thing to program in, but it's also a weird thing to leave out if you want to give more of a human aspect. Because a normal person would be questioning why you're coming back to a place.
the ladder below the Tango, Oscar, Whiskey, Echo,
Tower, duh.
Romeo.
I mean, it's gotta be right over here then.
The communication school here taught them how to make codes.
Recruits learned communication technology here, and several others learned code breaking, it's true. But due to my aptitude in math and mechanical engineering, I was assigned code making, specifically ciphers with which to conceal projects from even other government agencies. It was a job I grew increasingly uncomfortable with, but my keen interest in radio science had me pulling double duty as a comm officer. I remember one of Canola's engineers, Francis, called me a radio woman. As far as he knew, it was my only job. I know I keep going back to letters, but I want to see where everything comes into place. Because there has to be a place for everything in this. And I'm walking around because I remember there being some sort of locked door somewhere here. I want to say. So I'm exploring as much as possible in these to try and find everything. There it is. I knew there was one around here somewhere. That was weird. I just have to wait. It's not like you have to adjust or anything. More stones. It's another comm area.
Something keeps touching my leg in the water, and I don't know what it is. Can we just go into the cave now?
No, sure. I just want you to have a good time. Like this. I think there's something down there.
Wait, Jason, don't trip. There's a... Jason?
What?
Time for Fina, Lima, Echo,
Sleep.
Echo, Papa.
It says that the base first found the ghost's messages here.
The first transmissions from the lost soldiers were recorded here by a signal officer training new recruits. I heard about it soon after. Yes, word of the childlike, almost playful messages spread quickly, but the broadcasts were unusually dismissed as an ongoing prank, faulty equipment, or AM stations bouncing off the midland. However, after I successfully decoded one as a mayday from Calvin Gilbert, electrician who perished on the USS Canola. Wow. I knew it was something more. What place is this in the letters? Place 5. As I mentioned, I'm exploring everything I can. Because there's something like 12, 14 letters there. So there's got to be almost one per area. And a lot of these tend to be pretty easy to decipher. I mean, it's literally just telling you in, words where
If you want
everything is.
directions, this, Golf, Uniform, India, Delta, Echo, can help.
This guide can help. Is it talking about this right here? It is.
Maggie brought her friend Anna here to help, I guess.
When people in the comms department began transferring off, I was able to convince my higher-ups, including, coincidentally, one eventually Army passenger aboard the Canalola, Henry Griffins, to bring Anna aboard as a replacement. Anna had been working in broadcasting, so it made enough sense to the upper ranks. Incidentally, when I dream, it is unusually during this time period, amidst the change, and I am trying to prevent Anna from ever coming.
Every individual it is maintained is enveloped in a radiance invisible to the common eye and only perceived by the soul accustomed to it.
Huh. I'm fairly certain I've explored all of this area now. Which all that's left is to go up and around and try and see what's up there. I mean, I'll say I've done a decent job of finding a lot of stuff. I found 9 of 12 anomalies, and I've found quite a few of the pages so far. How many of the pages do I have? Oh yeah, I didn't check where that letter was placed. So position 7. I'm missing 5 more pages. 5 more pages, 3 more anomalies. And a partridge in a pear tree. God, horrible jokes. But yeah, like, I'm really enjoying learning more about what actually happened here. Like, that's one of those things, like, I don't like to go through a game without knowing what's actually going on. Like, I'm fine if a game wants to keep some stuff hidden. It wants to have a point where you have to come back for something. But when something just, in a way, doesn't exist. This is a weirdly locked door. There has to be a purpose to it, but I can't gain access to it yet. Huh.
A penny for a Whiskey, India, Sina Hotel.
Oh, a witch. I need to go to the well. Like, as you can see, like, a lot of these tend to be pretty simple to understand.
Maggie and Anna tried to bring the soldiers back in the cave.
Wait. Bring this... Oh. After stealing equipment from this radio station, from this relay station, Anna and I entered the cave just before dawn to try and communicate directly with the crew of the USS Canalola. We successfully tuned into the source of the temporal tear and spoke, albeit briefly, to Henry Griffin, an SOC sergeant, who died on the sub, but the power overwhelmed my dear Anna. She was absorbed into its ridge. All that remains there now is the flickering hue of a particular open gate, a window to a particular perpendicular space that seems to have augmented the sub's call. But of all my regrets, perhaps the deepest is knowing Anna's last vision was of me fleeing from her in terror. Oh man. Like, I mean, so far there hasn't been much that makes me really go, I should go up there and double check that there isn't any sort of rock formation up there. Because I'm not going to be able to come back this way. I don't think. I could easily be wrong, but you know, I want to double check. Yeah, there's no rock formation up here. But there's definitely something to those. I don't know exactly what, but there's something. Like, I'm definitely gonna go through this game just, like, making my own decisions. But you never know. I've been on a kick with playing Undertale recently, which is why there's several episodes of that going up. And it kind of sucks right now because my throat bothers me from the previous Undertale episode I made.
It's 4 in the morning, which is usually about the time everyone decides if they're going to bed or ordering another 3 pizzas.
Yeah? What's your vote usually in that situation?
Pizza, of course.
Never leave pizza on the table. It's like getting 11 in blackjack. Just double down. Don't even think about it.
You think this tuning into the tear thing's gonna work? Like, really?
To be fair here, I really only understood like 6/12 of the whole scheme, so...
6/12. Well, that's better than me. I just kind of wish that I felt like these ghosts were just a little concerned that their plan won't work. I just feel like they're pretty confident. Like they know by sunrise they're all going to be shopping for school supplies.
Yeah, well,
true.
You know who else was confident? Hitler. And look how he ended up. Dead. With syphilis.
Oh, true.
That turned out better than I expected it to.
The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge. The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge. The fine stop for view at the cliffs. Lima, Echo, Foxtrot, Tango, Edge.
At the cliff's left edge. But that wasn't Maggie Adler saying that either. Oh, I've already gotten that. It's not up here. Though, like, nice sit down and relax from this universe of horror. Sounds so much better right now. That's why this exists. I knew there had to be a purpose for this. And there it is.
Oh, Maggie thought that the way the ghosts can talk to us and vice versa is waves.
Hannah and I frequently conducted tests at what was once the East Barracks here during the brutal winter of '51. Waves of any kind, radio, nuclear, electromagnetic, seem to be able to pass through all existence under certain circumstances, which explains our ability to get communiques sent from them. This also might justify the frequency of hearing one of the Kanaloa's electrician's call signs, Calvin Gilbert, come echoing through the relay. On April 4th, 1952, we would attempt to resolve the manifest breakdown and bring the soldiers back. They were actually trying to bring the soldiers back from the destruction of their ship. Or from the dead, is another idea. They were trying to bring them back through the tear so that way they could at least rest in peace. What was... I kind of just, like... I feel like I'm missing something. I kind of went this way instead of going down on the right side. I don't want to miss anything, you know? So far I haven't... I don't know, I haven't really felt like I should need to cut this up into many pieces. Or, like, chop this up into, like, smaller... Just, you guys know what I mean. Oh, duh, I came from this direction. It's getting to that time, too. Come on, let me up. Thank you. Where am I on the map? Okay, all I have left is the bridge stand and the Tui Woods. But wait, how many letters are there left? There's 3 letters left, but there's only 2 locations left. Is there one hidden in the bunker? Is that a thing? Oh, man, I really don't want this to... Okay, well, at this point I really do need to end this part. I really want to know what's going on. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything you want to see me play down in the comments below. I'm gonna really put an effort into trying to finish this. Trying to finish this tonight. Thank you all so much for watching and have an amazing day.